My arms are tired, the elderly woman whispered, her voice trembling as she knelt beside a golden basin. Her wrinkled hands, red from scrubbing, cradled the feet of the young woman lounging on the velvet couch above her. But the woman in the red dress just scoffed. Maybe if you'd done a better job raising your son, you wouldn't have to be on your knees now. The room was silent, thick with tension. Sunlight poured in from the tall windows, illuminating the cruel smirk curling across Camille's lips. On the floor, Margaret, nearly 70, gritted her teeth. Her back ached, her fingers shook. But she had promised her late husband she would try, for the sake of their son. She had tried. She had cooked, cleaned, smiled politely, all while Camille criticized her clothes, mocked her age, and demanded she earn her place in the house. Today, Camille wanted her feet washed. Tradition, she said, every woman in my family washes the feet of the bride-to-be. Except Margaret wasn't her family, not by blood, not by heart. And still she knelt, because Camille was engaged to Ryan, Margaret's only son, the boy she raised through tragedy, the man she watched grow into something strong, kind, and honest. But now, he was marrying a woman who saw Margaret as nothing more than a burden. Just as Camille tossed a towel on the floor and barked, "Dry them too!" a deep voice echoed from the doorway, "Stand up, Mom." Camille's face dropped. Standing at the entrance, holding a sleek briefcase and dressed in a navy blue suit, was Lucas Dane, the tech millionaire who once mentored Ryan in college. Rumor had it, Lucas helped Ryan get his startup off the ground. No one expected him to be at this engagement brunch. Certainly not Camille. "Lucas," she stammered, "what are you doing here?" "I was invited," Lucas said calmly, his eyes fixed on Margaret. "Ryan told me this gathering was to celebrate the people who made him who he is." Margaret stood slowly, using the edge of the basin for balance. Her hands were shaking, not from fear now, but from something else. Relief. Lucas stepped into the room and turned to Camille. "Is this how you celebrate the woman who raised him alone while working 2 jobs? Who sold her wedding ring to fund his first semester? Who walked 6 blocks every day to clean houses so he could afford a laptop?" Camille scoffed. "Oh, please, that's ancient history." "No," Lucas said sharply, "that's character. That's sacrifice. Something you clearly know nothing about." Ryan appeared behind Lucas, breathless, having just come in from the garden. His eyes darted between his mother's flushed face and Camille's defiance. "Is this true?" he asked softly. "You made my mother wash your feet?" Camille rolled her eyes. "It was symbolic. She didn't have to." "She begged you to stop," Camille faltered. "She could have said no. She raised me to be respectful. She taught me to honor women, even when they don't deserve it." Ryan's jaw clenched. "And you will never speak to my mother like that again." Lucas stepped beside Margaret. "I came here today because I wanted to invest more into your company," he said to Ryan. "But what I see now, you don't need capital. You need to take a long, hard look at who's standing beside you." Camille's confidence cracked. "You can't be serious? You'd throw me away for some dramatic old woman on the floor?" "She's worth more than any diamond you wear," Lucas replied. Ryan nodded. "This engagement is over." Camille's mouth fell open, and just like that, she was done. She stormed out, heels echoing down the hall like retreating cannon fire. Backstory spread fast among the guests that day. Turns out, Lucas knew Margaret well. She once cleaned his apartment during her housekeeping years. He never forgot how she left behind homemade soup when he was sick, or how she fixed his broken chair without ever asking for more pay. Years later, he realized she inspired his first design prototype, a smart appliance modeled after her handwritten checklist for efficient cleaning. It helped launch his empire. He owed her everything. So when he heard about Ryan's engagement, he came to watch over her, just in case, the aftermath. Margaret moved out of the house the next week, not to a retirement home, but to a penthouse Lucas gifted her. "For your wisdom," the note read, "and your soup." Ryan spent the next 6 months rebuilding trust, both with his mother and himself. Camille. She tried selling her story to the tabloids, but no one cared. Because kindness isn't flashy, it doesn't scream. But when the world sees cruelty, kindness rises, and it always, always wins. Before we end this story, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear. If this story touched you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know how you feel in the comment.